Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a football poster like this. Without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, before I get started, let me quickly shout out to Bamdele Lawrence, and also there's another person, I think it is Frank. So Frank said he wants me to do a video on football poster. Why Bamdele Lawrence actually requested for a video, it been long shot. So what I did was to try to combine those two requested video into one single video. So Bamdele Lawrence requested for a video that says he wants me to do a tutorial on different type of blending mode on Corel Draw. That is the different type of blending option Corel Draw. Why Frank, I think he's from, I don't know where he's from, but he said he wants me to do a tutorial on football poster. So I tried to combine those two requested video into one single tutorial. So enough of all this talking, let's sorry, I almost forgot. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers. As in, it's been an amazing, I really appreciate you guys. Been good old wisher. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, guys. So let's dive into this video. Enough of all this talking. So what I want to do now is to create a new project. Over here I have the previous one I've done so far. So what I want to do now is to create on that page. So you already know how to do that. I don't have to tell you or anything, but since if you are coming here for the first time, let me just quickly show you how to create on that one without creating another new document. So what I want to do, since we want to work in the same project, all we have to do is to create another page. So I'm coming over to this place. This is my plus sign over here that says that we have this plus sign over here. I'll just go ahead and click it that way and have my page created like this. So what I want to do now is to customize the size. So the size that I want to use for this and the size that I use for the previous one, which is this one, is 5 by 5 inches, which is perfect square. So what we want to do now is come over to our property bar, this place where it says, this place where we have our page dimension over here. So what we want to do now is to change it to 5 by 5 inches. 5 by 5 inches. Remember, our measurement unit is 5, measurement unit is in inches. So so you already know that this Corel Draw doesn't allow us to use the feature of double click on this rectangle to fit itself into this white box that we have here, that is our canvas space. So what we want to do now is to draw a simple one over here like this, then try to customize the size just the way we did for the project size. So we want to do the same thing and apply it to this this rectangle that we drew over here. So I'll head over to my property bar again, come over to this my page dimension and change it to 5 by 5 like that, and hit enter on the keyboard. So now to make it fit it into this canvas space, we'll hit P on our keyboard to fit itself into that canvas space. So you already know that I don't like working with outlines, so I'll come over to my property bar and over this place, then come over to this place where my outline pen tool, then select none to get rid of the outline. So yeah, let me quickly say something. If you are new to my YouTube channel and my videos are the kind of videos you're looking for to level up your design skills, then please consider subscribing to this channel, because you have a whole lot of video on this channel and the one that are still coming up. So if you want me to do a video on anything, let me know in the comment section of this video. I will be glad to do a video on that. And shout out to Bamdele Lawrence for those people who actually requested for today's video. Thank you so much, Bamdele Lawrence and Frank. I really appreciate you guys. So this video is basically for your requested or your request. Sorry, yeah, Frank Bamdele Lawrence. So if you want to get mentioned in my next video, hit the subscribe button, or if you already subscribed to this channel, smash that like button and drop your comment down in the comment section. So enough of all this talking. Let's continue our video. So over here I have my page size set up. So what I want to do now is to bring in the first background we're going to use for this tutorial. So you if you don't know how to import an image into your project, what you want to do now is come over to this file, then come over to this place where it says import. Where is it? This place where it says import, Control I, which is Control I on your keyboard, Control I like that. So I'll select where the image is. I think I pasted it in this picture. Yeah, and I created a folder for it over here. Yeah, this is the image we're gonna work on. So I'm going to import it like this and paste it over here like this. So it's gonna look like this. So what I wanna do now, as you can see, is currently on blue and green. So the side I actually wanted from this is this blue side, and I don't want that blue on it. So and this side I'm gonna fade it a little bit to fade it in without my background. So what I wanna do now is to select it, then head over to my menu bar. I told you, if you don't know the uses of all this menu bar, I already have a video on that. You can check out my previous tutorial on my channel here to see what the menu bar is meant for. I already did tutorial for beginners level. So what we want to do now is to come over to our effects, adjust, and come over to this place where it says hue/saturation/lightness, and this is what we're having. So I'm gonna play with it till I get the one I actually wanted, which is the green. So I'm gonna keep playing with it. Yeah, I get the one that I actually wanted. All of this seems not to be okay. Let me start over from this side. Just keep playing with it until you get the exact one you needed. Yeah, we're getting there, and I think this is the green. Yeah, this is the green. Let me try to saturate it a little bit. And this is okay. I'll just go ahead and click OK from this side where it says OK, and this is what we have right now. So what I want to do now is to select my transparency. Okay, before then I'll right click on it, then select power clip, and I'll select that power clip where your cursor changes from the normal one to something that looks like arrow shape. Yeah, so I'm pointing to where you want to paste the selected image. So I'm going to select my project, and it is right inside it like that. So what I want to do now is come over to this where it says edit, or better still, double click on your project to open it up like that. Next up, I'm going to select my transparency tool on my toolbox over here. I told you that this place is our toolbox, so I'm gonna blend this side like this because I don't want this place over here like that. So I'm gonna blend it like that, and I have it okay like that. So this is what we are currently having. So I'll select the project, then change the color to black like this. Change it to black. I'll still try to blend this side again. I kind of feel it's too small like that. Yeah, I think this is okay right now. So I'll finish it in this place where it says finish like that, and this is what we are currently having. So next off, let me see what we're gonna do next. Okay, let me try to reduce this one a little bit more. Sorry, let me try to open it a little bit more because it seems like it's kind of showing a little bit like this, and I think this is okay like this. So let's see, what I want to do now is to create another box over here like this and get rid of the outline. Now property bar over here where we have our property bar, come over to this place where you have your outline pen tool, then click on the drop down arrow, select none to get rid of the outline. Okay, so I want to change the color to this yellow over here like this, then I'll right click on it, then select power clip over here where it says power clip like this, and I'll power clip it inside my project. So I'm gonna double click on it, or better still, I'll come over to this place where it says edit to open up our power clip like this. Then so what I want to do now is to apply a gradient to this my yellow box like this. I just created like this over here. I want a gradient on it, so I'll come over to this place where I have my interactive fit tool over here, this place where it says interactive fit like this. The shortcut key for it is G, as you can see over here. So I'll select it like that and draw it like this, and over this place that I have white over here like this, I'm gonna change it to black over here like this. Yeah, this is the look that I wanted from it. So I try to do it like this, then smooth in this place my property bar like this, then drag it a little bit down again like this. So I want to duplicate it like this. I'll duplicate it like this, right click and left click at the same time. Right click, then drag it to where you want to duplicate it to, and right click at the same time. So it's gonna make a duplicate of that. So I'll select G on my keyboard again, which is the interactive fit tool shortcut key. So I'll select this side where we have the yellow, and I will change it to what color? Green. And I'll change it to green like this, and this is what we currently have. Let me try to see something first. Okay, yeah, green. So let me go inside again. Let me try to bring this one and this one over to this side. Let me try to bring it down like that. Sorry, like this. Bring it like this. Then select this green one and bring it over to this place. So by the time we finish applying the transparent effect on it, it's gonna look good. So I have over here some resources that I'm gonna be using. The link to download these resources will be in the description. So you don't have to bother yourself about the resources that I use. You can use the same thing that I use and replicate the design. You can add more creativity to yours. So I'm just doing this one for the sake of this tutorial. So I'm gonna select the smoke effect like this. I'm gonna select it like this. I'm gonna select it like this, and I will send it to back of my page. Control page down on your keyboard like that, and it's at the back, which is at the bottom. So I'm select this green one first, then select my transparency option, then try to blend it like this from this side, then select the yellow one. So we select the yellow one and do the same like this. Yeah, this is what we are currently having. Yeah, and I think I need to bring this one like this over to the side. Let me try to increase this one a little bit more like this. Yeah, so this is what we are currently having. So what I want to do next is to select the both shapes, which is the yellow and the green one, and apply a blending option to it. So Bamdeli Lawrence, this is actually where your request is. So he said the different type of blending mode, and this video we have different type of blending mode that I'm gonna be applying for this. So this first box I'm gonna be working with, let me say the blending mode that I use for this one is color burn. No, not color burn, sorry, it's called hard light. Yeah, the blending mode that I use for that for this one is called hard light. So you can check out my previous one too. The blending mode I will be using for this one is called hard light. So I'll try to bring this one down a bit so as to make it pump up a bit. Yeah, so this is what we are currently having for now. So next off, let me see what next to bring in. Okay, so next off I'm gonna bring in this lens flare that I got from Google. This actually I at least searched for it and I got it too. So where is this thing? I downloaded it from Google, so you can download it too. Okay, I'll be dropping the link to download it in the description. I already downloaded it, you just have to download it and it's gonna save into your phone. Okay, you can check that in my description. I'm gonna drop a link to download it there. All you have to do is just to click download and it's gonna be downloaded to your phone. So I cut off this side like this, then I'm gonna bitmap it. Come over to your bitmap. Oh, Lawrence, remember you also said about something about bitmaps. Okay, so this is where you have bitmap has a lot of functions, so this is one of the function. I'm going to bitmap it because if I didn't bitmap it, if I try to apply any blending option to it, it's gonna look weird. Okay, so I'll try to bitmap it that way. So what I want to do now is I actually want yellow, one side of it yellow, and I actually want the other side to be green. So let me try to blend power clip it inside our project. Right click on it and select power clip. So I'm gonna be power clipped inside our project. So next up, I'm gonna open up our power clip, come over to this place where it says edit, and we are right inside our power clip like this. I'm gonna try to scale it up like this. It is I guess it is too big right now. So let me try to work with this one and see what's gonna happen. So I'll select the this round flare. So I don't know if the round flare is the name for it, but let's just call it round flare. So I'll select my transparency option. Bamdeli Lawrence, I hope you are seeing this. I'll select my transparency option and change the blending mode from normal to screen, and this is what we are having right now. So so I'll make a duplicate of that before that, let me try to cut out this side. Let me try to cut out this side of it. Do the same thing and cut this side of it. Yeah, and this is what we are currently having. So what I want to do now is to make a copy of this, Control C and Control V. Okay, so I'm gonna if I'm going to effect in my menu bar, I want to change the one side of it to green. I'm going to head over to my adjustment, then come over to this place where we have hue slash saturation slash lightness like that. Remember we duplicated this flare. Okay, so the duplicated one is at the top and while the original one is at the bottom. So I want the top one to be the green, while the other one at the bottom would keep the color like that. So I'll keep changing the color to see if I'm gonna get the green. Okay, what we actually were looking for now is the green. And I think I'm okay with this one. Yeah, so let me see. I'm kind of okay with this one. So okay, let me try to take it back a little bit, and I think I'm okay with this one. Let's see first. So I'm gonna select my shape tool on my tools board, then cut out one side of it like this, and this is what we are currently having. So yeah, this is the look that I wanted from it. One side of it to be yellow and the other side of it to be a little bit of green. Yeah, so we have like battle sign. Well, something coming to clash together. Okay, so yeah, so this is what we are currently having. The next I'm gonna do now is to I'll try to let me draw this rectangle over here and change the color to white to black, then get rid of the outline in my property bar, then bring it over to this side. I'll try to scale it up a little bit more from this side like this. So I'll try to apply a grid a transparency to it like this. I try to apply transparency to it like this, and this is what we are having. So I'll right click on it, then come over to the place where it says power clip and select power clip. It's going to power clip inside a project. So I'll bring it down like this. I'm gonna bring it down like this. So let me check out the blending mode that I use for this one. Let me check out the blending mode. I actually forgot. So I'm gonna select that and go inside the project, then select it like this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting it through. Okay, like that's it. Okay, the blending mode that I use for that one is subtract. So let me come over to this place and apply a gradient to this and a blending option to this one. So the blending option is subtract. I hope you have seen it by Mideli Lawrence. Subtract over here. Yeah, I think that is it. Man, this thing is dark. Then I think I will reduce the opacity over here. I don't even think that's the blending mode that I use for this one. Let me try to check. Let me get rid of this one. Then come over to this previous one that I've done. Let me try to go inside. I just try my best to make this thing short. So let me come over to this place. Let me finish it first and come over to our page, to Ctrl V to paste it like that. Okay, the reason why we didn't get the actual blending option is because I use a different color for it. So I'm gonna use this one, the green, and the blending mode for it is subtract. As you can see, the color is this lemon green, and I'm gonna power clip it inside our project like that. I'm gonna select power clip like that, and it is right inside it like that. So kind of thinking having to, okay, so it is right there like that. So I'm gonna bring it down a bit. Is it up a little bit like this, and I think it's okay like that. So this is what we are currently having. So next up, I'm gonna bring in the players. So what I did was to go online, then search for Nigeria player and Sudan player. So when I try to figure it out, I find out that this I don't even know. Though I don't normally watch ball, but these are the images that I got from Google, and their logos like this. So I'm gonna click on import. I'm gonna paste it over here like this. Paste, and paste. Yeah. So I'm gonna select this one. Delete. I actually have the one that I already get rid of the background. I try to import it. Where is it? Okay, this is it. If you don't know how to get rid of the background using Corel Draw, I already have a video on that. You can check out my previous video so you could know how to remove an image background. So I'll bring this one to this side, then mirror it this way. Try to bring it like this, then cut out this side of it with our shape tool like this. So I'll try to bring it over to this side, then I think I'll scale it up a little bit, then bring in this player over here too and scale him up like this, then mirror it this way. Try to position it over here like this. Scale it up a little bit so you can align with the other one. Yeah, and I think this is okay like this. Let me try to align them with the project. Yeah. I think I need to make a little adjustment to it. Okay, so gonna feel that this one is too small like this, so I'm gonna scale it up a little bit like this. Yeah, and then bring it down a little bit like this, around right about here. Yeah, and I'm okay with that. So next up, I'm gonna apply a transparency over here. This is our transparency, so I'm gonna try to blend it like this with the background like this, so it will look blend. And this one, I'm gonna do that same thing to it. Gonna do the same thing to it like this. Gonna blend it with my background like this. So next off, I'm gonna bring in this cup that I have over here like this. Sorry, I don't even know what is it. Listen, I don't even know what it's called. What cup? I don't know. So I try to place it over here like this. Scale it up like this. Shit. Yeah, and I think this is okay right now. So let me try to bitmap this one like this, and I'll bitmap this one also like that. So let me try to apply effect, a little effect to it to make it pump out a bit. So I'll come over to my effects in my menu bar, then come over to the place where it says adjust, then image adjustment lab like this. So this is the this one I've already placed on the image. The temperature, we have yellow, and I'm gonna take this one back like this. I'm gonna feel the yellow is too much like this. I'm gonna reduce the yellow like this. Let's say contrast, I want the contrast like that. Let me see the brightness. Okay, I try to increase the brightness like this. Notice too much right around here. Yeah, the mid-tone, I'm gonna leave it like that. Highlights, let me increase it like this, and I think it's okay like this. I'll go ahead and click OK, I'll do the same thing to the other Nigeria player. Come over to your effect adjustment, adjust image adjustment lab like that. And this time we have green. I'm gonna bring this one backward like this. I'm gonna bring this one back to this side, this like this, and I'm gonna reduce it a little bit like this. So I'm gonna bring this one back to this side. Then the contrast is too much. Yeah, let me try to increase it a little bit. Let me try to add a little yellow to it. The temperature, temperature like this. Then the contrast right about here is okay, and I'll click OK like this, and this is what we are currently having. So next off, let me see, let me try. I'll create something that will I'll create this narrow rectangle like this to place the text on them, and the people who are playing the match. So I'm gonna select this, change it to this yellow, then darken it a bit to this yellow again. Hold on Control on keyboard, then multiple tap on this yellow to darken it a bit like that. So I'm gonna select my shape tool over here, my tools box, then convert it to curve, Control Q on my keyboard, then bring this one all the way back it away like this. Do the same thing and back this one away from the upper one, okay, and it's okay like this. So I'm gonna make a duplicate of that, then like this. I'm gonna make a duplicate of that. Hold on Shift on the keyboard, then I think it's okay like this, then duplicate it like this. Gonna place it right around here, then change the color to green and scale it down like this to the middle like this. Then select the yellow one, Control P up on your keyboard like this. So next up, I'm gonna create this ellipse tool. I'm gonna create a circle like this. So I'll try to scale it up like this. Okay, let me try to get rid of the outline here in property bar, and I'll scale this one down a little bit more like this, and I place it over here, then centralize it. So I want to duplicate that too. I will duplicate it like this and change this one to yellow. So I'll try to bitmap it too, so I could cut one side of it, convert to bitmap, and okay. So I'll select my shape tool on my tools box, then cut one side of it like this. Let me try to cut this side of it like this, and I'll do the same thing for the other two. I'll convert it to bitmap like that, and select my shape tool, then cut out this side of it like this, like this. Let me see what I did in previous one. Okay, I'm gonna scale it up a little bit more like this. Yeah, I think it is too much like this. Let me try to reduce it like this. Control G on my keyboard, select the boards, then E, and centralize it that way. So next off, let me see. Okay, let me see Nigeria versus Sudan. Sudan versus Nigeria. Kind of feel this one is too big. Let me try to reduce it like that. I will reduce it like this. Kind of feeling it's too big. I'll try to reduce it like this. This is what we're having, and I like the way it is right now. So I'll try to bring it like this. So I'll also select this this World Cup, this award. I'm gonna brighten it a bit in our image adjustment lab, effect adjust, then image adjustment lab like this. It's already applied the previous distance that I used for the other ones, and I like the way it is like that. So next up, I'm gonna type in the Nigeria vs Sudan. I'm gonna change the font to King Heavy. I have it over here like this. So I'll try to break it apart. Come over to this place, double click Control Q on my keyboard, then bring this one over to the side. Reduce the font size to about 20, 24, 24 is too much, to about 20, and place it over here like this. Let me see if that will work. Let me try to do it like this. Let's use 18. Let's see 18 and see, and place it right around here. 18 is too big. Let's try and use 14 or even 12. 12 will be okay. Let me change the color to black and place it over here like this. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other one, which is the Sudan, and I'll bring it over to this place, and I'll change I'll change the size to 14, and I'll change the color also to black like that, and I'll place it right around here like this. Try to close it up a little bit like this. So I'll change the font for the verse, and let me change it to black first. I'll change the font for it. I'll change the font for it to this artifact SS key like this, and I'll bring it to this side like this. Scale it down a little bit and place it over here like this. So I'll try to bring in the two logos, which is the Nigeria Association football team, and I'll place it over here. Control pitch up on your keyboard to bring it up, and do the same thing to this one. Scale it down like this, then bring it to the side. Control pitch up on your keyboard again. So we want to position them like this, and I'll position them over here like this. Let me just leave it this way, kind of poking out from the main shape, and I'll keep this one also like this. Let me try to align the both of them like that. I think it's okay like this. Let me try to scale this one down a little bit more. Let me try to scale it down a little bit more like this. I think it's okay like this. So what we want to do next is to let's see. Okay, I'll create another rectangle over here like this that says match day. Match day. So I'm gonna place it. I'm gonna get rid of the outline, my property bar in this place where it says none, and now come over to this place, scale it up a little bit like that. And there's this thing that I actually downloaded because it's not here. There's this texture I downloaded from Google. So let me try to see. Bluetooth. Okay, just right here. Yeah, over here, and I'll try to place it over here like this. I'll right click on it, then select power clip like that, and it is right inside it like that. Then I'll bring it over to this place, scale it up right around here like this. So I'll finish it in this place where it says finish like that. So it's already coming up. Let me see what we have next. Okay, so what we want to do next is to bring in, okay, like the stars. I'm gonna place the star underneath this themes. So what we want to do now is to come over to this place where we have our star, then draw this one like this. Then I'll head over to my property bar. You see over to this place. So currently it's on 1, so we're gonna increase it right around, I get it is 20 or so. Okay, let's make it 30. Okay, 40. Moving on to 40. Now it's okay like this. So whoa, we done it so much. I'm trying to reduce this. Sorry, that was a mistake. Let me try to make it 50. Let's see. And I think the 50 looks good on it. So I'm changing the color to yellow. Then get rid of that line. Then reduce it like this. Like that. Don't mind this thing you're seeing just because I scaled it up, so try to use it more and try to duplicate it like that. 3 4, copy that and place it over here too, and this time I'm gonna change it to green. Like that. So I try to align it with this one. I think it should be placed around here. And this one also, I'm gonna change the position like this to this side. Like this look good on it. So it's coming up. So what we wanna do next is to, okay, let's type in match day, and I'll change the font to this Ken heavy like this. Batch is going low. I'll change the font to this Ken heavy like this, and I'll position it over here like this. I'll try to align it both vertical and I'll use the opacity also over here in our transparency to, I just reduce the opacity like that. So what next I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do it fast so that your system will not go off. So I'm gonna type in coming soon over here, coming soon, and I'll change it to 90° over here now, property bar 90°, and I'll open it up like this. Now open it up like this, and now I'll change the size to right around 8, then place it over here like this. This place that says, I'll place it like this. That is coming soon. I also reduce the opacity right around here like this. I think this is okay right now. Okay, 32 is okay, and I'll create circle over here, a very small one. I'll try to increase it like that, so, and I'll take out the fill from it, so we'll be left alone with the outline. I'll try to increase the outline to get around 1. So I'll type in 18 over here, change the font to this Ken heavy, and I'll place it inside the circle like this. Select the both of them and then center them like that. So I'm gonna select them both, then right click on them, then power clip inside, and it is right inside the project. So I'll also select the coming soon, right click on it, then power clip it inside like that. So what next we have left is to add a little effect to it. So I'll copy this lens flare because without so much time, you already know how I did the other circle lens flare, the same way I did the other one. The same way you could also do this one. So I'm gonna place it right around here. Go. This one is not looking good. I try to copy it from this side. Ctrl C. Then come back to your main project, Ctrl V. I'm gonna position it over here, then duplicate it like that and place it over here. Right click on it, then select power clip like that. Do the same thing and select power clip. You can try to adjust the lens flare like this, now this very one down here, because I'm kind of feeling my battery is staying good off now. So what next I'm gonna bring in is this my scratch effect over here. I try to bring it to this page to Ctrl X, then Ctrl V, and bring it to this. So what we want to do now is to power clip this my scratch effect inside my project, so to give it that realistic look. Okay, so I'm gonna right click on it, then select power clip option like this, and I'm going to paste it inside my project like that, and it's right inside it. Okay, So what next I want to do now is to come over to this place where it says edit and open it up like that, then bring out the scratch effect and paste it over here like this, then scale it up like this and like this. So I'm going to change the blending mode from normal to subtract. Okay, yeah, no, not subtract, let's see. Okay, difference. Yeah, I'm gonna change it to difference, then reduce the opacity a little bit like this, reduce it a little bit like this. Yeah, I think this is okay. Let me change it around 50 and see 50 on my keyboard and hit enter. Yeah, I think this is okay right now. So yeah, this is what we have right now. So I think this is where we are gonna stop. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like to subscribe to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. See you in the next class.